guys, this is Artem Moto Gym. Ngayon maggagala tayo ngayon sa Jerusalem. Kahit pangalawang beses ko na pumunta doon. Pero maganda kasi pumuntahan yan eh. Experience mo yung nilakaran ni Jesus habang buhat-buhat niya yung cruise. So, yun nga. Ang hiram naman ng monopod, hindi naman pala pwede sa casing ng Gopro ko. Kaya ito na muna ang floater ang gagamitin ko. So, see you in Jerusalem, guys. Subscribe na kayo. Guys, pupunta na kami ng Jerusalem. Pumunta muna dito sa immigration bago lumabas. So, see you in the bus. Aray ko na yan, bro. So, dito na kami. Start class. Start na yung recording. Start na.
Alright, so my name is Kobe. It's actually Jacob.
Ryan. wifi pala dito eh.
Wifi?
Ay, no, wifi, bus.
Oh, stick niya bro.
Wala eh.
Okay.
Init eh.
Read my flag. Okay, my orange flag. You always need to follow this flag, okay? And like I said, please don't stand in any shops or something.
Makinig muna
We're
tayo
going
sa
into
guide.
the old city and we'll make our first stop in a restaurant where you can also use the toilets there. Okay?
Alright.
Sarap tayo bro.
Ha?
Sarap.
Hindi, okay din. Bilis maglakad eh, no?
Okay, so we're entering the old city in a second through Jaffa Gate. This is the name of this gate. Out of the 7 gates we have in Jerusalem, and what you're seeing right in front of you is called David's Citadel. It has nothing to do with David. King David was never here. And this used to be a palace by great King Herod. And later, the Crusaders also, when they came to Jerusalem, when they saw this, they said if there's a palace here, it has to be David's palace. And that's why it's called up to our days David's Citadel. The Tower of David. Alright, so we're going through Jaffa Gate.
Java Gate. Maraming Java rice.
And the Armenian quarter. We just came in through Jaffa Gate. We're going to go down David Street into the Christian quarter. We'll be visiting the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, which is right here, where Jesus was crucified and put to the tomb. And here we'll also have lunch. And from here we're going to go down the Arabian Bazaar to the Jewish quarter with the Roman quarter. And then through the Jewish quarter we'll go down to the Western Wall, which is right under Temple Mount. This is Temple Mount, where once there was the Jewish temple. Today it's the Dome of the Rock and the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Right over here, I'll show you both of them when we arrive. Alright?
Tama pa na nga. Mainit ngayon. Tara, dito na kami sa loob na. Tapos na kayo.
Nasa 40 degrees bro.
Init.
Kaso si Patrick?
So, ito nga. Yung market dito sa Jerusalem. Medyo madalas yung karsada dito. Yung floor. Kaya ingat lang guys.
Alam naman yung sa bili ng mura no?
Oo.
Saan ba?
Dito mura na bro. Kaso may iwanan tayo ng guide.
Ay, lili ko kasi natin yun.
May camera din dito. Bilis.
Diyan na magkakawarma.
Oo. So yata souvenir shop. May cut siya dyan, may cut.
Hanggang dun.
kamatayan, bro. So, kain muna kami. Ha?
Sarado yun.
We don't want the church to close down, so I'm going to brief you about the shop. You probably have 10 minutes. It's a hit and run shopping. Guys in the back, closer. All right, ladies and gents, for the people that are here, if I may have your attention for a couple of minutes. First of all, I would like to welcome all of you in our shop. If you need to use the washrooms, we have clean washrooms inside. If you are interested in shopping in the old city area, it's very important to know that you are in one of the 3 shops that has a license by the Ministry of Tourism, which means it's very safe to use the credit cards here because we have the digital machines, and it's very safe to shop for jewelry. Concerning gold, diamonds, or antiquities, everything is certified and guaranteed. If you are a Christian or you have Christian friends, the Jerusalem cross would be your best bet for souvenir. It's actually 5 crosses in one, a large one in the center, 4 small crosses around it, and they are the unity of Christianity. If you are a Catholic, Orthodox, Coptic, Armenian, you could wear it. It also represents all 5 together, the 5 wounds on Jesus' body when he was crucified. The hands, the feet, and the cut underneath his chest. It has many other important stories. You will get it on a document like this when you purchase a gold cross at any size. We also have the candles, 33 candles. This is very important. You're heading to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. It's about 3 minutes away from here. Sepulchre in Latin means tomb, the church of the tomb of Jesus. When you go inside the tomb, you have to light the candles till up here. And when you go out of the tomb, you put the fire out. You can separate them, take them back home with you, as if you're taking a piece of the holy tomb back home. This is blessings for your home, your business, anywhere you take them. This package here, we recommend it very highly. It's already blessed. It has River Jordan holy water, frankincense, earth from the tomb of Jesus, and anointing oil for healing. We have them at different sizes, different qualities. Now, olive wood rosaries. It's a must gift from the Holy Land, but I recommend the one that has this little window here that has River Jordan mixed with the holy earth from the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Now, after the shop, you're going down there. It's very important to take everything out of the bags, and you have to lay them down where they anointed Jesus' body after they took him off the cross. Because especially the cross, whether you get it in gold, in silver, or olive wood, because the minute it touches the stone, it becomes a religious relic. People wear them for good health, wealth, and long life. Also olive wood. Jesus was crucified on an olive wood cross. That's why it's very special to us. We have a big collection of the olive wood. This is dried for 5 years, AAA grade olive wood. We have them, excuse me, just 1 second, let me explain Laftaris. The prices in the shop are all marked in US dollars. We have a huge discount for you all today, 50, because you are on limited time. We don't want to bargain. Half price, everything in the shop, even on the jewelry. Enjoy your shopping. If you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you for your time.
Mamaya, no? I-bless mo yan. Yung sa tomb ni God. Alright, nakabili na kami ng souvenir dito para i-bless
Chef,
sa tomb.
mas mura doon.
Ay, sipit na lang kami. Tubig.
Ano yun? Ito ano lang doon. Lalagay.
Oh. Pasok naman sa church. Pasok naman sa church.
This is the holiest place in the Christian religion. The church was built here already in the 4th century by Saint Helena. She was the mother of the emperor of the Byzantine Empire called Constantinos. And when Saint Helena came, she built a few churches in the Holy Land where Jesus was. So this is one of them, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, where Jesus was crucified and then put to the tomb. In Bethlehem, for example, there's the Church of the Nativity, where Jesus was born. But the church did not look like this at the beginning. When Helena built it, it looked like this. It was a huge church. It started from the Roman Cardo, from the shopping street. People went inside to an open courtyard and then into a very large basilica. It was called Martyrium. And then they went to another open garden, which was where the stone of the Golgotha was. It's right here. This dome that you see. This was the open courtyard, and then they continued to the rotunda. It's a round room where in the middle lies the grave of Jesus. This church by Helena was completely destroyed in the 10th century by the Muslims and rebuilt by the Crusaders who came in 1099. They rebuilt the church, but they cut it in half in the middle, and they changed the entrance from here to the side. From here. That's why we enter the church from right here. But the church looks today completely different. It looks like this. Don't expect a church like a church you're used to. You don't go inside and there are 3 ships and at the end the altar. It's completely different because the last stations of the cross are in the church. The 10th station is out here where Jesus was stripped out of his clothes. Station 11 is over there. We'll go up there. That's where Jesus was nailed to the cross. Station 12 is where he was put on the cross. Station 13 he was given to his mother Mary. And station 14 is the actual grave. But each part of the church belongs to a different part of Christianity. Catholics, Coptic, Assyrian, Greek Orthodox, each one has its own part in the church. And the largest part belongs to the Greek Orthodox because there was a fire here in the 18th century and they had the most money to reconstitute the church. So they rule most of the parts in the church. The Catholics have a very small part, and Protestants come to the church, they admire the church, but they have their own other site, which is called the Garden Tomb, which is outside the Turkish walls of Jerusalem. Alright? So we're gonna go inside. It's very busy inside. Please try to follow me and not get lost.
Ngayon namin pupuntahan yung pinagpakuan ni Jesus. Right. Medyo maliit yung daanan. Ayan bro, pinagpakuan. Sabi na ako si Jesus. Ano ba yan? Pinagpakuan ni Jesus. Yan pinako si Jesus. Ayun yung pinupunasan nilang towel. Yun. Yun yung pinaghigaan. Ayun, haba naman kami.
Foi só a mão, onde colocou o corpo de Jesus. Vai pra
Binuin ka si Jesus. Lagay mo na dyan, chef, yung ano mo. Oh. Ni Jesus pagkababa sa kanya sa krus, kaya marami nagbe-bless dito ng mga rosary, pinamili nila. Kaya pa siya ako rin pre. Bless mo na dito chef yan. Nakaipon ako. Sarap eh, no? Nahipon mo na rin sigat. Nahipon mo na rin sigat. Kasi daw siya hindi ganong pinapo siya. Ngayon, dito naman tayo sa tomb. Saan ililibing si Jesus? Ito yung tomb, bro. Ayan yung tomb. Saan ililibing si ito. Dito na yan. Ito yung tomb. Yung dyan yung peba. Binas si Jesus. Nilibing.
Okay, please come closer to me. I can't speak too loud. Please come over here. So we are standing in the rotunda. This is the round room of the grave. This is called the edicula, and the grave of Jesus is inside this room. It is separated into two different rooms. The outside room over here, that's the room of Archangel Gabriel, who was guarding the grave and met Mary Magdalene on Sunday morning when she came to visit the grave, and he told her that the Lord has already risen. And inside is the empty grave of Jesus. Inside, you see the people waiting in line. This is a 1 hour waiting line to go inside. As you go inside, you can only be just 1 second inside the grave, and then you have to go outside because there are way too many people. This is considered a short line. Usually there are people waiting outside the church who go inside the church.
Dito yung picture mo. Sarapan. Yan yung Patrick, may selfie stick. Loob. Kaya kasang girto ha?
Lapit lang naman yan, ba't sa loob?
Hindi na, mahaba pila. Ayun yung pila oh, paikot. Lalo nga. Ito yung cave. Kung saan. Nice. So nakalis na kami sa church. Walang may pupuntahan pa kami o diretso na kami sa bus.
The German Kaiser came here at the end of the 19th century and built 3 churches in Jerusalem. This is one of them. This is the only Protestant church within the city walls. What he did was really important because they made an archaeological excavations, and underneath us they found the old wall of Jerusalem, which was extremely important because if the wall is right under us right now, so the Church of the Holy Sepulchre is at the right place, because I remind you that Jesus was born a Jew and died a Jew, and all Jews up to our days are always buried outside the walls. In the big cities you don't see cemeteries inside the cities, only outside, and out there was where the Golgotha Hill was. Even in the Roman time, that's where Jews would bury people, and that's why it makes sense that the Church of the Holy Sepulchre is right there, right outside the wall. You don't see it here, but it's right under us, okay? Anybody wants to buy a bagel, I promised him I'd say that you can buy one. These are the famous bagels from Jerusalem. You eat a bagel with a very special seasoning called za'atar. That's the name of the seasoning. You dip the bagel in the za'atar and you eat it with it, okay? Yeah, bakasha. Okay, we go. Or anybody wants water, you can buy water with this way. This is the way
Station by
Jesus
station
walked
dito.
with the cross on his back, carrying it from that mountain of olives next to the Antonia where he was trialed, and then with the cross he walked all the way to the Golgotha Hill where he was crucified, and all the way around this way there are the different stations of the cross. 9 stations altogether until the 10 stations in the church itself. But we're not going from there because we're going to the Jewish quarter. So we're taking the other way. Okay? Okay, just a little bit. Okay. I'll take it just a little bit from the Via Dolorosa and then we'll turn another turn. Alright? You guys chill. Okay, you see this road is the famous Via Dolorosa, and it goes all the way down and then it turns to the right and reaches the Mount of Olives on the other side. I will show you the Mount of Olives when we reach the western wall, but now we're turning over here. Okay, with me. Please don't stop me any shops.
Ha?
Islamic State.
Doon yun yung mga station by station. Hindi na natin pinuntahan.
Sinorkat na itong lintik na ito.
Oo. Hindi, yung oras kasi natin eh.
May silang.
Oo, nakaraan doon kami nag-umpisa. Station by station. Huli na to yung simbahan.
Sinorkat nyo.
So, nandito kami sa market.
Pwede naman kami dumating ng alas 10 sa barko.
But late sailing ba tayo?
Oo, 10:30. Yan po.
Uy, ginto.
Bigyan mo. Video mo.
Ay!
Yan ang lapit glasses ko.
Suot niya. Ano nuts?
Veggie bar. Nuts. Okay, so. Typical na market like this sa atin. Tindang damit. Nuts. Mga herbs and spices. Kulog. Didilim na yata sa labas. Ako i-video. Si Ding Dong Dantes nandito pala. Ito yung pinakatamad sa Seaboy. Dasal bro, sa wall. Dito sa left. Nandiyan yung golden dome, makikita mo. Yan na, golden dome. Doon sila nagdadasal bro.
This is probably one of the most beautiful sights of Jerusalem. What you see from here, on the left you see the golden dome. That's the dome of the rock. Today it's the third most holiest place in Islam, but that's exactly where the Jewish temple used to stand. The first temple and the second temple stood exactly on the same rock that both the Jews and the Muslims believe is holy. On the right, you see this grey dome here. This is the Al-Aqsa Mosque. That's the third most holy place in Islam. The first one is Mecca, the second is Medina, and the third one is this mosque. And on the right, you see the mountain behind with all the graves. That's the Mountain of Olives. That's where behind you see all the tombstones. This is the Mountain of Olives. When Jesus arrived to Jerusalem, he came from the summit of this mountain. He went down to the valley of Kidron, and then he went up to the temple where the golden dome is right now. But he started from the Mountain of Olives, which you see right in front of you, to the right of Temple Mount. We're going to go inside the western wall. The western wall is right
Station by station nakaraan.
this bridge. Left of the bridge, that's the western wall or the wailing wall. We're going to go through security. You will have to put your bags in the machine and empty your purse. Okay. Alright, so welcome to the Western Wall, or the Wailing Wall. This is the only and most holy place for the Jewish religion. This is the only remnant we have from the Holy Temple, that the last one was destroyed in 70 after Christ. And the wall I'm referring to is right here. But why is this wall so important to us? This is why it's important for me to explain to you. If you look at this drawing, you see over here, this was Temple Mount, and in the middle was the Holy Temple. Now everybody could go up the mountain on this side, but around the temple there was a fence, and only Jews could go around the temple itself. At that time, when the temple was here, there were only Jews and Roman pagans. Christianity and Islam were not born yet, they were born much later. But inside, around the temple, only Jews could go, and around there was another small courtyard around the temple itself. Only the Levites and the Cohens, these are the people from the Jewish people that were working in the temple, and they are the only one who could go right around the temple. And inside the temple, only the high priest could go, and he would do it only once a year in Yom Kippur. This is our holiest day. Somewhere in September, a week after the Jewish New Year's, is Yom Kippur, and that's when the high priest would go inside the temple. He would go to the western wall of the temple where the ark lied. Okay, you know, Raiders of the Lost Ark? Okay, it's lost forever, but at the time of the temple, it was inside the temple, inside the ark, were the 10 commandments given to Moses by God on Mount Sinai. And the high priest would go inside and make sacrifices next to the ark itself. And because the Holy of All Holiest was on the western side of the temple, this wall you see here in red, that's the western wall you see over here. So actually the stones are not holy at all, but it's only the positioning that this wall is, that we are so close to where the ark of the temple was, which makes this so religious. Okay, what do we do here? We approach the wall, we kiss it usually, and then we stick little notes with wishes we write upon. This is like an email, immediate email to God. He reads it immediately, and usually all our wishes are fulfilled when you put them inside. You can write in any language you want, because it's God. He understands every language you want. There, you'll see there are many, many notes there. Every couple of months, the people of the Western Wall take out all the notes and they bury them in the ground right next to the wall, because they are considered holy in our religion. Women go from this side. If you have like your shoulders, you need to put something on your shoulders. Men go from over there. If you don't have a hat, you need to put the Jewish kippah. At the entrance, you will see there are a Jewish kippah, a Jewish hat. You have to put it on your head when you go inside. Usually when we go away from the wall, in order to give the wall respect, we take a few steps back facing the wall, and then we turn our back to it and walk out, okay? The time is now 4:45. I'm giving you 10 minutes, okay? 10 minutes here. Toilets are over there.
Dito kami sa Western Wall. So maglalagay tayo ng wish. Ididilis natin doon. So dito yung holy wall ng mga Jewish.
Dito pa to, may patungan.
Sila nagdadasal at nagwi-wish. Meron?
Madami.
Lagay ko na yung wish ko doon sa wall. Doon sa wall. So, gawin natin. So, ayun nga guys, napunta na namin. At kami uuwi na. Okay guys, uwi na kami. This melon guys. Okay guys.